We've got to mine an increasing amount of coal every day. The deeper you go, the harder but more valuable the ore. Enough talking, let's get to mining. There's a pickle with an exclamation mark above his head. We're going to ignore him for a minute. We can talk to the weirdos once we've hit our quota. Not really sure what the gray stuff was. Iron ore, apparently. That's all good. We got lots of coal sitting here. I think we'll easily be able to get the 40 we need. If I can't, I'm just deleting my entire channel and giving up on life. So I've already got well over the amount we need. We're not even halfway through our day yet, so I'm going to mine down to the copper colored ore, while trying not to get overly stuck, so we can jump about that high. Good to know. Oh, there's some kind of emeralds to the left, and there's blue sapphires down below. I don't want to get too carried away on day one and look like an overachiever. Okay, at the final 30 seconds of a day, it starts to give me a big shaking warning. So, whoops, we'll start to head to the surface. I was a little worried about making that jump suddenly. We got lots of extra time. The coal can go in there. We'll talk to the pickle. Welcome to your first day at Coal LLC. Job is simple. Fulfill the coal. Starting tips, number keys. Yep. Okay, this is all very basic stuff. Oh, the timer froze anyway. Well, while we're waiting, we'll see if we can get it. Just a few more coal. Did we get it? Yeah, there we go. So for the first day, 656 Gs, which means we can unlock new equipment, like potentially a better pickaxe, or we can do things like inventory slots or add time. Increase the amount of time in each day by 100 seconds. I think that's going to be a good investment to make now. There's a treasure chest right below me. I saw that. We're going to start day 2. We need 80 coal today. I'm pretty sure we got that much yesterday and we were barely even trying. Today we've got more time and more experience and wisdom. Starting to feel like I need a better pickaxe. Yesterday was fun because I was running on raw adrenaline from all this excitement. Today I am less enthusiastic. I don't know if it's worth mining all that out to try and get to a single treasure chest that may or may not have something amazing in it. I'm assuming it showed it to me for a reason. The timer does feel like it's moving a lot slower today, so this should be worth it. Then we'll go back and harvest the big pocket of coal back there. And the coal was worth, what was it, $1 per thing? Oh, this is locked in blocks. I didn't realize that. If I ruin my second day because I'm chasing a useless treasure chest, I'm going to be moderately annoyed. Honestly, before I go in and mine any of that, I'm going to get the coal we need before I chase stupid things. We can at least display some kind of basic logic here today. So we got 64, 69 coals currently. So we should be pretty close to 80 already. Okay, now that we got the minimum, I believe, covered, yeah, 84, we can either go downwards or over. I also don't really remember what happened at the end of the day yesterday. Did it reset me back to a certain spot or did it just turn over wherever I was? I don't know why I was mining the top block of this before too. I should obviously go through the one I can walk through straight to the treasure chest. Looks like it's getting close. Okay, we got it. Press E. We'll take a gun. We got a gun? You can now purchase emerald pistols at the store. I'm going to check today the price of things when we sell it to understand what I should be prioritizing. I assume coal is the cheapest, most basic of stuff. This guy's got reach. Okay, I'm going to head over there for this little pocket of colored ore. Once the 30 seconds goes up, it'll probably take us 20 seconds to get home. Okay, there's the 30-second marker. I'm not going to risk it today. We don't need to get too exciting yet. I feel like we're in good hands. I just want to make sure we're selling this stuff at least. I can go mine some of this for the past few seconds. Oh, there's a dog up there. How come the dog doesn't help me mine? Dogs love digging. So we got 107 coals plus a little bit of extra stuff. So we're definitely somewhat of an overachiever. Okay, the gray stuff, the iron is worth 4 times what the coal is, and the mixed up is 3. So today we're going to jump all the way up to an emerald pickaxe. That's strength 300. The current one is 30. We got 10 times the strength out of this. Then I also have to select the actual pickaxe, but this is going to be, oh, that's much quicker. Oh, this is going to make a huge difference. I should have done this sooner. So we need 160 whatever's today coal. There's a sapphire pistol we can also buy. I'm not sure if that's better or worse than the other one, but first things first, let's get all the coal we need and then we're going deep. This is so much faster. I feel so stupid for not doing this before. I'm going so fast I'm leaving coal behind. It feels like it's so effortless to mine it. I obviously do have a finite amount of inventory spaces. Do we want to go for that? We probably do. We might as well. We got lots of time. And that unlocks us a new recipe. Another pistol. Iron pistol. I guess I can probably shoot the ore is what it's trying to tell me. We are running out of inventory space, so I've got to go back and dump all this off before we do anything else. I don't know why I kept mining coal. We hit our quota. I'm just very excited. Emerald shotgun. Okay, here you go. We don't have any ladders or anything currently, so I need to move downwards carefully. But this ore is worth a little more. There's some sapphires down below as well. We're going to fill up on the good stuff. As much as we can at least. Couple sapphires there. There's more down here. We'll fill our inventory up with a little bit of coal, but that's fine. That was the halfway mark of the day. Pretty sure I saw something else down here earlier. Maybe I did not. There's a different layer of dirt down below that may or may not have better stuff in it, so we will very carefully make our way down towards that to see what it's like to dig through as well. Exploration. That might just be more of the same. Oh, it's just a giant node of it. Okay. I just want to make sure I can get back to the surface should I do anything stupid. I don't think I would die if I didn't make it back to the surface necessarily. Oh, what did I do here? Clearly my brain works well. Yeah, you don't die if you don't make it back to the surface, I don't think, but you don't get money for all your treasure. There's actually some really easy to mine emeralds right below me and a treasure chest over there. I don't know if the treasure chest can actually just straight up hand you anything, or you gotta actually like get our blueprint and then get it from there. Okay, come on, we gotta get in there. Can we open it? What do we got? Something new. Gotta get my emeralds to the bank. Okay, put that stuff in. We're gonna try and mine a little more. Every dollar is gonna matter moving forward. Okay, except for that one. That one can go away. You take a second to look around. There's probably treasure hiding somewhere right here if we look. Okay, so the sapphires were 8, the emeralds were 10. That's worth 10 times the coal, plus $1,000 day bonus. I'm gonna increase my inventory slots for 500 gold. And then maybe we'll try an iron rifle for 980. It's got a bullet rate of 30 per second, bullet strength 17. I guess we'll see what that does. I also don't know if I can reorganize my inventory. Looks like I can. Okay, that's better. So now we can see what the gun does. So it's reasonably quick. A better gun would probably be better. All right, this is good for mining coal though, and I can shoot it quite a ways. I do need 320 coal today, so the gun actually, yeah, I could get used to the guns. Maybe I'll use guns over the pickaxes, especially when they got that range on them. I use the pickaxe when I need to do some surgery or something. Okay, the pickaxe is probably better for this. Okay, what do we got here? A better rifle maybe? Emerald rifles, that's got to be better. Speaking of emeralds, here's some. So we're still gathering lots of coal. We'll go down here a little bit, gather the coal. Here's some emeralds and sapphires. I don't even know if I can pick the sapphires up right now, but we'll take them anyway. Actually, I can just make it rain down gems on me at this point. Yeah, this is much easier. Okay, there's a treasure chest down below. We still got 3/4 of the day. Okay, we're going to switch to the pickaxe to break through this. It might not actually be quicker. Sapphire shotguns. I didn't even consider shotguns. Though I feel like I didn't see them at the menu, to be fair. But that's my own fault. Okay, the rifle is definitely still quicker. Oh, I don't have to actually get all the way in there. All right, let's dump this stuff off and see where we're at coal-wise. So 331 at 320. I wasn't actually looking at the numbers there. That was just a good guess. I don't know why I mined that. Force a habit. Back to anything that's not coal at this point. We'll dig down at an angle. There's lots of sapphires over there. Definitely take advantage of anything colorful. I'm like a dragon. I'm just drawn to treasure. Then I hoard it like an idiot and don't do anything with it. But I'm hoping soon I could buy a better gun so we can push even deeper. There's a chest down there. I assume a chest in the gray blocks will have good stuff, but it is really slow to mine through this. But I'm feeling lucky. We'll get like a super gun out of this and we'll be able to just end our mining career like tomorrow because we'll be so far ahead. Okay, what was in that one? Oh, we can't touch it yet. We're not close enough. Okay, we got it now. Sapphire gun. Okay, we're going to start heading up to make sure we can actually sell some of this before the day ends. Ooh, not before getting greedy here though. It would be really easy to get caught up murdering the ground and go way deeper than we can manage. Got that done. We're going to move this way a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. Final 30 seconds. We're just going to go to... Oh, look at all the emeralds right there. Can I get those? I'm going to try. We got to get greedy. The only way to get ahead is to get greedy. Give me those. Okay, we got 20 seconds to make it up. I don't know if we're going to do this, especially if we take wrong turns. I don't know where we are. Okay, we got 14 seconds. I think we're okay. Yeah, I had a little more time than I anticipated. Give me that money. You know what? We'll mine a little more coal while we're waiting. I'm kind of annoyed I wasted that money on a pickaxe so far. So the coal itself was 500 just because we mined a bunch, not meaning to. Emeralds 280. So $3,000 for a single day. So we can afford up to an emerald rifle. That's 2,900. And I'm absolutely going to. Bonus wise, more time is 3,000. We unlocked new things because we made all that money. So we're going to put that in the #1 spot now. So what was the strength on this? Can we see that? It's not showing now, but needless to say, it's going to be bigger. We need 580 coal, so we're going to start with that. We're going to rampage through this area and getting all the coal we need. Whoops, didn't mean to jump down there. But coal comes easy. Probably need to hire some kind of helpers soon to help do this. That way they can be mining coal and I could be going for treasure. Strip mining is what I was just born to do. Okay, we're going to go straight down to the chest. What do we got in there? Nothing? Oh, our inventory's full already. We've overfilled. To be fair, I am holding a gun that I don't need to be holding, but that's perfectly fine. So we got 300 of the 580 we need. That's all that's sitting there. We'll go do a little run this way. Grabbing a sapphire while we're at it. Got to be careful not to push myself. I got to buy some ladders at some point. They're really cheap and they will get me out of trouble at some point. I'm like overloaded with coal. This gun is so powerful that we're just tearing through everything at a rapid rate. So dumping that off, we've got the coal we need. We're going deep. I also feel like every time I move, I pick up so much stuff that we've got to like clear out our inventory. Okay, there's a treasure chest. We're halfway through the day. Man, this stuff is so slow to mine through. But if we find a treasure node down here or like some sapphires like there are below us. Oh, there's emeralds to the left. We got to get to those. That's got to be so many emeralds. Yeah, look at them all. Oh, there's also purple amethyst below us too. We got to also try and get to that. But we're running a little bit short in time for the day. So we'll take the long way to get there because we're stupid. Ooh, there's actually a lot of cool ore down here. Can we even pick these up at this point? Yep, we sure can. Give me both of these, and we're going to head to the surface to make sure we're taking our fortune back. Okay, it's starting to get hard just to find a way back to the surface at times. Okay, I had a lot more time than I thought I did, but I wanted to be sure that we're getting our treasure up. So we're going to do just a little bit more mining down here. Never mind, we're basically done. Back to the surface. But I feel like today had to be a pretty good earner of a day. I'm going to sell this at the gun today too. It's taking up valuable space. We're going to celebrate by firing bullets into the air. Many thousands of dollars today, 5,000. So we can sell the iron rifle for 490. We're not going to sell anything else because we need those pieces. Silver pickaxe is unlocked, strength 1000. It is 3 times the strength of my current pickaxe, but that's okay. We don't use those anyway. We're going to add more time in the day. Then we're also going to buy an intern for 500 gold. And then I'm going to buy a collector. I guess they fly around and collect items for me. So they're 1,000 gold each. Can we buy more of those? Oh, I think I sold them. Now I can't seem to buy another one even though I have enough money. Oh, wait, I might have sold both of them. Oh, I see. I took an intern and promoted them. I get it now. Okay, so that's fine. We have a collector that can collect all the stuff I leave behind. Okay, today's quota is 900 coal. So that's obviously not going to be as easy to get. Ooh, what? What was that? Oh, I get a minigun upgrade. Oh, fun. Okay, well, we're going to get all the coal we need by running in this direction and then back the other way. Yeah, the collector's going to, help me. My inventory's already full. Oh, this is going to be a problem though, isn't it? I meant to buy ladders. Hopefully that collector works really, really fast because I don't think I can actually make it up this. Well, I'm going to spit out a whole bunch of coal right nearby so he can, I guess I can't really sell anything today either. Yeah, gonna end up sort of being a throwaway day because, yeah, I don't think there's any way I can actually make it up this. All right, well, that's fine, probably. The collector will just have to collect as much coal as he possibly can. I'm gonna leave as much here near the surface so he can just gather that to his heart's content. And we're gonna mine really deep to hopefully just unlock some new good stuff then. Oh, I can actually drop items here too, so I could drop a whole bunch of coal for him anyway. I probably left enough on the ground, but there'll be 300 here waiting for him in his busy little hands. And then I might as well just mine down looking for treasure chests and see what kind of ore we get down here. There's a shotgun. I kind of like whatever gun we're using. I don't know if there's any point in diversifying guns. Like, I feel like they all sort of have their perks or not, but I'll probably just buy whatever the strongest available gun is. I do have some amethyst. On the off chance we get to keep these. Straight to the bottom. We got about half the coal we need, which is a good sign. So our little helper is really doing good for us over there. Okay, we're down to tier 3 dirt is in view. I think we're going to start to need better weapons before we really mine too far down. But we're going to try anyway, because I'm not really going to... We're going to have a tough day no matter what we do. Wow, this stuff is also tough. Okay, so we got a amethyst shotgun. Look at all the emeralds. There's no way I can not at least get a stack or two of those. We're officially halfway through the day. This stuff is so hard to mine through. Okay, I think it's going to be quick actually go around for a sec and put ourselves down this deeper spot of the gray stone. Yeah, my collector is actually doing really good. Basically, yeah, he's got all the coal all by himself, so I didn't have to do anything. There's another treasure chest over here we're going to try and get to. So that collector is so good that, like, I think if I get enough of those, then I can just mine around like this like an idiot, and they'll pick everything up for me, mostly. These dark rocks take so long. What do we got? We got a silver pistol. There's 2 treasure chests here. If I'm really lucky, I'll get to both of these. Okay, I got the first one. I think that was a shotgun, silver shotgun. I think that's probably better than amethyst because I haven't actually seen silver, I think, yet. Next treasure chest. That was a amethyst rifle. That's going to be good for us because that's going to be better than our current one. By using only our little helper, we got 1,241 out of 900 coals already. 30 seconds left in the day. I'm just going to do this until the day's over. Okay, so pretty soon we'll be able to push down further like this, but tier 3 is out of the question until we get a much better gun. The day is over. He did manage to pick up some iron and stuff, so we still made 4,300 even though I delivered nothing personally. The amethyst rifle is $43,000. It's going to be a minute before we get that, but bullet strength is 500. Our current one is 50, so it's 10 times the strength. Okay, we're going to buy a bunch of ladders though, because I do not want to forget those again. They cost only 2 gold each, so if we right click to buy 5 at a time, they do take up a lot of inventory space. So we'll start with that. Then I think I might actually buy another collector. Maybe we'll buy a few of those, because that was really, really handy. And I don't have anything else to spend my money on, really. All right, let's get to work. We need 1,500 coal. We did that yesterday, having broken things. I almost just pushed myself straight down into doom again. To start, they're pretty quick, so I think we can go side to side a little bit, at least until I feel pretty sure that we got the coal we need. They won't do any mining, obviously, but they will collect. Wait, did I get something out of the treasure chest? I feel like I zoned out for a sec. I got an amethyst out of that one, so we can and will get stuff out of those. Okay, how are we doing coal-wise? Good? Bad? Good? Well, here's a bunch of stuff for you guys to eat up. Like, it really is good because I've collected and deposited nothing myself today, and we already have 200 that we need. I just want to feed them lots of good close coal. The most nutritious stuff is always near the top. And then we're going to make our way back in an uphill fashion, not doing ourselves anything bad. Okay, we're going to deliver all that. You know what? I'm going to see how these work. Oh, Did I zoom out? I did zoom out. I didn't know I could do that. Just to see how that works and clear up a spot. Okay, got it. How are we doing coal-wise? 948 out of 1500? Yeah, we'll be fine. We're going to start going down at a bit of an angle then. Stopping periodically to grab treasure chest. I don't know if deeper treasure chests are better too, but we are getting some stuff out of these. Oh, they're following me all the way down here. I don't know if they're done up top already or not, but they must be pretty close because look at all of our ore. I don't know if you can prioritize them either. I think they're just going to pick up whatever they feel like picking up. Look at those emeralds. There's some iron and amethyst down to the left, so we're going to go for those. Yeah, they're right here just ready to pick it all up with me. That's great. We still need more coal for sure, though, so let's mine some big coal nodes for them. I'm going to have to take myself to the surface, too. It's either that, or is this silver below me? I don't know if I've seen this before. Yeah, it is silver. It was sort of hiding there. They're about done. I'm actually going to drop some coal. I think this freezes time, so hopefully they'll grab this coal and take it to the top because they're following me around anyway. They're basically my personal delivery idiots, and you can have some of those. Yep, they grab those and they're going to take them right up top. That's great. So I can really just mine downwards now. They're like my personal little delivery men. We actually don't have enough coal yet. Did I pick all the coal up myself? I must have. So we're going to drop it and then walk the other direction. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get to the surface, but we'll figure that out shortly. I'm going to mine this giant pocket of color. I can see why bombs and stuff could be a good thing now. Look at all the sapphires. Look at all the color. Oh, and we've easily got the coal quota now. There's also some silver there. The silver tends to blend in even though it's quite valuable. My little guardian angel's coming back soon. They need to pick up the rest of this goodies. Yeah, we're going to buy more of those collectors. I don't think they even get more expensive the more you have. I think you just stack them. Okay, I'm going to use a bit of a ladder assist even though I don't really need to go back to the surface, but I'm going to anyway. We're going to zoom back in a little bit too. Yeah, this is where we go like that. I think we can we jump off the top? Okay, we're going to deliver this and I'm going to go down and we'll just mine down below till the end. Whatever my little weirdos happen to pick up along the way and bring back, great. Whatever they don't get, perfectly fine anyway. Okay, we got 30 seconds remaining. I'm going to try and bust open a big thing of sapphires. We got 1,000 more coal than we needed, so we're obviously quite able to mine a lot of that. This stuff is so tough. I legitimately don't think, yeah, we're not going to have time. The angels aren't going to mine that. Also because I'm holding it, so they're not attracted to it anyway. But we made $13,000 today, 2,500 just on coal, but those rare gems and ore are a lot. The silver is 40 gold each. What I need to find is the thing for the silver something. I guess we could buy a silver shotgun. It's 333 bullet strength, which is considerably more than mine. It's slower though by half the speed. I think I'm actually going to wait. I think we are going to do things a little bit differently. I think I've still got all my ladders on me, so I don't need to buy more of those. I think I actually want to buy more employees. I think I want a senior collector as well. They have 1.5 times the flying space and 256 spots for items. That was really expensive, so I'm going to buy another intern, another collector. Wait, what was that over here? A weak buffer. No, I'm going to be the miner. I just need people to collect for me. So 500. So we got 5 collectors, 1 senior collector. And I'm going to buy enough ladders to fill out another stack just in case because I'm liable to do something stupid. Okay, we need more treasure chests today as well because I need to find a better gun. Okay, remember to be very careful in the first few tiles so that we don't trap ourselves. So we need different color gun. Amethyst? Yeah, we got amethyst out of that. Might need treasure chest deeper. The collectors are so quick. The big one especially, he's going to make a fortune for us. I'm assuming the chests up here are giving us amethyst because they can't give us recipes anymore. Oh, this is a good one actually. Let's just, yeah, we got to just go crazy with this for a sec to get everything. We look at the cascading thing. Perfect. All right. They can gather that up. That's probably the coal we need. If it's not, we'll find more down below. Because we've already got... Actually, none of the coal we need, strangely. But the angels might have been following me around. Yeah, there we go. We just got 500 of the coal we needed in like an instant. I'm going to go for that treasure chest. Those guys are going to just collect for a minute until they catch up to me. Yeah, we're 1/3 of the way to the coal and we're 1/4 of the way through the day. And I was not focusing on coal. I was just running around enjoying my life. And the angels are already catching up. Even though I mined all of that, they're here. Especially the high-speed angel. Okay, you know what? I'm going to give them something to work with. You take that and that and that. So now when I exit the menu, yeah, I think they got most of that. Good enough. Those guys are so overpowered. I don't know what I just grabbed. Silver rifles. Okay, silver rifle's going to be a good one when I can afford it. It's going to be a really good one, but I can't afford it yet. Okay, we're only halfway on the coal as well. I know they just brought a lot to the surface, but I'm going to have to keep mining it as well. I almost want to fill my inventory with like clutter at this point, like split stacks or something, just so I drop stuff on the ground instead of put it on me. I'm also not really sure where I am in relation to the base. It might be right above me given the angle they're coming at, so that would be okay. Okay, we're going to mine a whole bunch. The coal numbers are getting better. I'm going to dump them off all of this though. Hopefully they can take that up quickly. I ended up picking most of that coal up. Again, throwing it out of your inventory doesn't really, you just pile it around yourself and make a big mess. Yeah, we've hit the coal quota now, so they can just follow me around while I mine curiosities. I'm going to try and focus more so on the valuable stuff, being the silver and amethyst and whatever else might be hiding down there. Oh, with the guns too, I can't sit back here too and let them deal with the mess that comes out of it, which is more my style. We'll let someone else do all the work. Can you be a gun I can use? Like a really, really good gun at that? I don't know what's here. They got to collect whatever that is. I can't see it. What is that? There's something red back here, but I can't touch it or anything. Do I have to pick it up myself? What is that? I can't even see what that is. Did something collected it? Okay, well, I guess they'll take it to the top when they're ready. I gotta start mining down over there so they can actually grab stuff. Otherwise, it's just going into me, and if it's on me, it's not necessarily likely to make it to the top. Okay, so took a step back there for the emeralds. More emeralds. Hopefully they like don't need to be full to go to the top. Like right now, I just take whatever you can and get going. There's an angel waiting, so we don't need you sitting here. I think I mostly just have coal on me now anyway. We've long since hit our coal quota, so it doesn't really matter what we do. There's another one of the red things right here below me. Still have no idea what that is. So now all the angels are on their way. Yeah, take the emeralds and go. Take them all and go. You got 10 seconds to get to the top. Okay, for the day, we made $2,500 in the coal, thousands of dollars in other things, $12,000 total. So currently our emerald rifle has a bullet strength of 50. The silver has 167, so it's 3 times the damage. I can't afford it, but if I sell the emerald rifle, I still can't afford it.
Math is hard.
So if I sell that, we're still a little bit shy. That's problematic. Did I really miscalculate that bad? I thought as soon as I sold the one ladder, we'd have enough. So we're going to go back to the emerald rifle. The rifles are clearly the better of them anyway, because the shotguns and pickaxes are cheaper. So the rifle's the best type of gun. Okay, well, we're still doing good. So I'm going to get one more senior collector for 10 grand. And then that's going to be it for the day, but that's still huge. Okay, it's turning into Halloween season. Must be getting late in the year. We're going to do a similar strategy. I'm just going to sort of work my way downwards. We'll find lots of coal along the way. I'm still sort of a sucker for these treasure chests, even though I'm not sure we can really find much good in them right now. But we can find good enough. We do need 3,000 coal, so we did get that pretty easily yesterday. We had like 2,300 without really trying. So today will be a similar thing, probably. I really hope these things are worth it. We gotta, yeah, they're rubies. Okay, we're definitely gonna spit that out of our inventory as soon as we can. We're about halfway through the day right now. We found about half the coal we need, so as long as I just keep going like this, we'll be fine. I'm also holding several hundred coal on me. The more effort I put into mining coal, the more money we're gonna make anyway, because coal is worth $1 per, so we need 3,000 coal. That's $3,000 plus whatever else I find along the way. And the nodes down here are so big that like as soon as we bust them open like that, we get so much coal. That's probably our quota already. Yep, we've officially hit the number we need. So now we're gonna mine the good stuff for the rest of the day. I did also just find, I believe, a amethyst pistol, which could be handy for us as well. We're gonna need a gun upgrade no matter what we do after this. But we definitely hit our quota plus thousands of dollars of other stuff. Rubies are worth 500 each. We should really be trying to find those. $15,000 for the day. So we can definitely buy our silver rifle. The next is, yeah, we're going to buy the silver rifle and we're going to sell the green one. I'm also going to buy another collector, believe it or not, and maybe even one more just to be sure. Now we go to work. Yeah, that's much quicker. Again, we're absolutely destroying the blocks here. I just want to be sure to mine a whole bunch of stuff because this is just really quick, easy mining. We're going to get 4,200 coal, so we want to be sure that we're doing that fairly quickly. We'll make a big mess down this way, big mess down that way. How many? I only have 64 ladders, so I shouldn't go too crazy, but for now, we'll just mine as much as we can, because coal. This sort of feels like the minigun at this floor, because like we're just destroying all that dirt. Look at the mountains of coal everywhere. Can we just fire like off the screen even? I wonder if we can. So we'll go down this way now, and we'll work into new areas, because yeah, this feels much better. We've already got a backlog in our inventory. We have 900 coal. Just giant mountains of stuff just slowly collapsing in on itself. Once those little idiots get to this, they'll be overburdened. Yeah, I can't wait till we can buy the next rifle, then the next rifle after that. But this one, you might be able to push down into the next layer a little bit. Although I feel like we should buy the next gun before doing so, because it's going to be prohibitively slow. This feels so satisfying though. We're halfway to our coal goal and we're only a quarter of the way through the day. We're just burying ourselves in a mountain. Imagine if we didn't screw things up yesterday and had this gun for an extra day already, we'd be so rich. I found a spot right here that actually goes pretty deep into the next layer without having to mine through it. So like this one might even be considered in the next layer. Same with this chest over here. So we're definitely going to mine these out, hoping to unlock some good guns. Okay, we broke through a blue tile really fairly easily, definitely easier than it was. That one was, I don't know what that was. It didn't tell me what that was. I suppose it doesn't matter. We'll take that. There's some amethyst here. Okay, we've definitely hit our coal goal already. So let's farm down towards value. My little helpers are overburdened. I haven't seen them in a while. Oh, there's rubies there. That's in that one. Oh, maybe that's why. They're going to collect the rubies once I get to... Where are my helpers? Did I break them? Now there they are. When he's mining so quick at this point, they can't keep up, which is a good problem to have. Mining through this stuff rather slowly should give them a bit of a chance to catch up. There's lots of silver below though, and in these tiles they should be very full of ore. I don't know what's taking them so long. They must be really backlogged up there. I still need a lot more collectors. There they are. I started to get worried. There we go. I think I see gold ore below it. There's even a few rubies over there. I don't know if we can get to it in time, but there are rubies in this layers. We're going to try to get the rubies because those are just hugely valuable. Got 30 seconds left. Not sure I'm going to do it. The collectors are also a little bit behind us too, but there is lots of gold down here. So we know we got to push down this deep at least. Okay, we're on the ruby now. There's no way we're going to break this and get it to the surface. It is super hard, but super valuable all at the same time. If we could break this and a senior collector grabs it, maybe. Oh, I think we actually absorbed that. Wait, where did that go? Maybe the collector got it. Oh, he took off. He did get it. Okay, so to finish the day, we ended up with almost 7,000 coal. We got 3,000 just in the ruby. $31,000 day. So I'm going to buy one more senior collector for 10,000, and then we're going to buy maybe just a few more basic collectors because they just couldn't quite keep up. And that's going to work out fine. Today we need 5,500 coal, so we need more, but we'll be fine. We just run down in our usual pattern. We'll make the collectors earn their money even though they don't get paid, but we did technically buy them, so they're sort of earning their money in their own little way. We'll run around a little bit on the edge of this layer to make sure we're just getting lots of coal initially. Plus, this is a good way to fill up my inventory so that the angels pick stuff up right away and they don't have to wait for me to spit it out or whatever. And I got another senior collector, so that's going to help things move along really nicely. Trying to mine a bit of the silver ore, although we're going to push down into the next layer pretty quickly. I'm going to just try and go through the coal on my way down as much as I can. I feel like if we do that, we'll probably get the coal we need fairly quickly. Like, we're already basically halfway there, and we're a quarter of the way through the day. We're pretty firmly touching the blue tiles now. There's also a treasure chest there that we probably want to get to. There's a few treasure chests we need. We're only 1,000 off on the coal already, so we just mine a few more nodes, and it's probably enough at this depth. I think it was just rubies in that treasure chest, no new recipes. We might have to go to the next layer again to find more recipes, but we're going to find out once we touch that treasure chest. This one didn't seem to have any recipes in it. If it did, I wasn't paying attention, which is ironic because I just said I was going to check. But down we go. We're going to mine massive nodes of silver. Yeah, so the coal, we're already 1,500 over our quota. I did find a nice little patch of gold. There's a patch of ruby in the lower right as well. We'll zoom in a little bit. We're definitely getting some very valuable stuff. I'll send my winged angels down there to grab that stuff. I don't need to go get it myself. Kind of hitting the one I'm standing on, but that's okay. The gold will take a second to break, but it's worth it because of the value. Yep, there we go. The first gold that's appeared. The angels will come down and scoop that up very shortly. Okay, 30 seconds left. I don't know if I'm actually going to manage to mine all this gold. Probably not. It takes a while to get through all this. They seem to just get bored and like wander away after a minute, which isn't great. Hello, guys? There's a bunch of... Yeah. Come back and grab that. I'm going to expel my inventory at this point. They'll probably only get like half of this, but that's still a lot more than if I didn't drop any of it. There you go, my beloved idiots. Feast. I'm actually going to drop to the bottom of the hole to see how much more this layer had. There's a treasure chest left. We found the next layer. Oh no, maybe these are just darker spots. There might have been good stuff in that chest though. I guess I didn't make it to the top with the gold. I wonder if they're on their way up and come back when I mine more. That's really annoying because we didn't find any gold. We did make $36,000 though, which means I have enough for the amethyst rifle. So it's going to be much, much better than a silver. That was 167. This is 500. I guess I could have also bought a pickaxe. That's 10,000 strength, but it's a little bit slow. I'm assuming this rifle is better. Plus we sell that one for a bunch. Do we need more collectors? I think I'm going to try some other miners at this point. So if we buy an intern, he could be an associate miner into a senior associate miner with 3,000 pickaxe strength and pretty good mining speed. I don't know where they're going to go and mine, but yeah, I'm sure they'll be having fun doing it. There, we got 10 collectors. That should be fine for now. Okay, I'm not sure where my little helper miner is. We need 8,000 coal, which shouldn't be that hard. I'm just going to run back and forth for a sec. Get a little bit of easy coal going, get the collectors working, and get the blood flowing for everyone. Oh yeah, he's going to mine randomly, so he might mine in a weird spot that's going to completely screw me over. But he'll have the collectors working with him anyway, so between them, I'm sure they'll communicate well. Okay, we're tearing through this stuff nice and easy now. Wow, we are tearing through this. We're going to have so much ore. All right, so this bodes well. That means we can go extra deep. My inventory is very full. I'm really glad I didn't increase the stack size on anything because I would be having all the more in my inventory, and we much rather have that on the ground where all the collectors can work to the end of their days collecting it. I got the minigun on these floors. This could be good. I don't even know what to point it at. Everything, I guess. Wow, the minigun has trouble breaking through the blue tiles. And this is also good. I filled up on so much garbage on the upper floors that I can definitely just mine away here without worry. So we got about half the coal we need. We are about a quarter way through the day, so we're actually falling off on our pace a little bit day to day. But now that we got a better gun and stuff, this will be better. We'll definitely hire more angel harvesters. The miner up top might be keeping them a little bit busy. There's definitely some ruby down below we gotta go for. Ooh, there is a recipe down below for something. Looks like it might be amethyst, which we clearly already have the top tier of. But, oh, it's gold. Gold rifle. Oh, we definitely need a gold rifle. That's going to be better than this one. Speaking of gold, we're going to knock a few gold notes loose and a few rubies and probably go for that treasure chest. I haven't seen my collectors in a while, but I assume they're busy keeping up with the giant mess I made up top. Yeah, they're still collecting coal up top. We're a little over halfway there. We're definitely over halfway through the coal, but the rate, like I haven't seen them in a while. That makes me nervous. I'm not really sure what they're focused on. We did also just find some diamonds. There's very clearly some diamonds that popped out of that chest, so that's also a good sign. I can't imagine what those are worth. I just need my collectors to actually show up and help. So after today, I'm going to buy like 1,000 more collectors because I don't think we'll be able to afford the next gun yet. But with enough collectors, we'll get there. I'm a little worried about the amount of coal we have as well. We're at 6,500. We need 1,500, but we got a quarter of the time left on that. I don't know if I focused on coal in a while. We got 1,100 more. I think we'll be okay. I'm just hoping they actually make their way down here and start to pick up these valuables too. Otherwise, I feel stupid for mining them all. Okay, at this point, I haven't seen the collectors in a while, so I'm somewhat going to make my way up. I assume falling ore is a good sign. Oh, the miner's down here. Oh, he's really going crazy down here. Okay, we got the coal we need at least. So, okay, he's going crazy. I didn't realize he was such a good miner. So we actually just need a lot more collectors then. I didn't realize he was going to be able to mine that much. So a lot of the stuff at the bottom isn't going to be picked up. But I'm assuming the angels were busy all day just on the move. So that's pure profit for us. It is worth noting, though, we did not beat our quota by that much. We need a lot more collectors. So I'm not really sure what we earned for today. We got a lot of the stuff. Still 33,000 from like upper layer stuff. There are better collectors for 50,000 as well. Oh, there's a collector whistle. So you can send all collectors back to the stockpile. I'm actually going to buy one of those. That's not that expensive. The gold rifle is 143,000. So we're going to take a little bit to save up for that. I think I'm actually going to get another, we're going to get 3 more super collectors. And then another just few basic collectors. Okay, we have an intern who's just going to mine. I feel like it's going to be a little bit hard to push through to the next tier of stuff. Because like I need my collectors to really keep up with me. And they can sort of do that at first. I'm hoping having more big collectors will help. So we're going to mine a bunch of coal because we need 12,000. 12,000 coal. So I definitely need to focus on that for a little bit. Pretty sure I made such a mess already that like I don't know if I could possibly even build enough ladders to get me back to the surface. But we're committed. All in on the coal. They seem to actually be keeping up pretty well so far. Like the collectors aren't that far behind me. And that was even mining through the small dirt. But this stuff does spit out a lot more resources per node. This is just very satisfying. I love seeing the giant piles of ore all around me. Well, so far we're a third of the way there. We got a quarter of the time left, so that's good. And the angels weren't that far behind me last I saw. But the more of the stuff we spit out, yeah, it's definitely going to take them a minute to catch up. Yeah, they're still like right above me, so they're not that far behind. We're halfway there. We're about a third of the way through the day. So I'm definitely going to work my way down into the blue stuff. We're going to mine some chests, mine some giant coal nodes as well. Okay, so we're at about 10,000 coal. We still need 2,000. So we're just going to keep mining that. Once we're feeling pretty confident there, then we'll focus a little more on the shiny stuff again. But I'm pretty sure they've already picked up a lot. Plus whatever my miner is currently working on. Okay, we hit our quota for coal. We got about half the day left to mine whatever we want. And they're actually keeping up with me today. So this is good. So now when I mine all of this ruby, we'll actually get it to the surface and get huge amounts of money for it. It's still super slow to mine though, so hopefully it's worth it for the amount of time we have to put into this. I just sent them all to the surface. I blew the whistle just to make sure they're actually carrying their stuff up. Because I'm worried that they're like getting some stuff and getting halfway to the top and then coming back because they still have room for whatever I'm currently mining. Then by the time they get to the back to the bottom, hopefully they can fill up again and just be on their way. It seems that's the case because like they're leaving stuff behind, so that means they're full. Gonna open another treasure chest shortly. Hopefully it's got something good in it. It's 30 seconds left, but I think they're all going to be making their way to the surface to make sure of it. We're just going to blow that. Golden pistols. Wait, what's that over there? Oh, it's a red block. That must be the new tier of like difficulty. Tier 4 dirt. Those rubies alone were 8,000. That was absolutely worth it. So we made $70,000. So I think I'm actually going to save my money this time around because we're just going to save for a day now that we got a pretty good balance of things going on. We do need 18,000 coal, which is considerably more again. What was our quota just now? 12,000. So that's a pretty big step up. So we're going to focus a lot on coal for a minute. But the team of collectors seems to be up to the job so far. So we're about a third of the way to our coal goal. Not quite. Yes, we officially are. A quarter of the way through the day, so we're staying on that time limit. It doesn't really matter what we mine at this point. Like, we're just mining so much of it that it's all going to add up to lots and lots of value. And then we're making our way down to the next tier of dirt, so we're going to focus on coal spots as we can, but also treasure chests. But as I go down to day 2, I'm also going to focus a lot on gold and ruby spots, because they're just really, really valuable for what they are. So far, so good. good. We got about 2,000 coal left to harvest, and we got a quarter of the day. So hopefully that gets there. I think the miner up top is probably getting a lot of coal for us too. Yeah, we're starting to pick up our mining speed again a little bit. We're just mining through some softer blocks. I can't really go any deeper yet because we're going to hit the next type of tile, which I definitely can't mine through. Okay, we've officially hit the coal quota with like just under a quarter of our time left in the day. We got a blueprint in front of us. We got a golden shotgun, so we're going to go around the hard blocks and try and mine a few more rubies before the day is out. We just get such a stupid amount of value out of those. Okay, with 17 seconds left in the day, we're just going to blow the whistle a bunch to make sure they all drop their stuff back at base. $14,000 in rubies feels right, so we made $71,000. We can also buy a ruby pickaxe, which has a strength of 30,000. I think I want the gold rifle instead. So we are going to sell the amethyst rifle, and then we can buy the gold rifle. So it is over 3 times as strong as the previous rifle. Plus we got $20,000 left over, so we're going to buy 2 more senior collectors. And that's going to help things keep up. So now we're absolutely going to tear through, especially these upper levels. So we're going to go straight down to the next layer where we get more coal per bullet. We need 24,000 coal. We got 18,000 yesterday, but we have a much, much stronger gun now. So we should be able to tear through this. Every time we get a gun upgrade, it's so satisfying. We can just mine an absolute mountain down on this. Even with the new upgraded collectors, they can't currently keep up to what we're doing. Even my brain can't keep up. Okay, well, pretty quickly, we got 6,000 coal, so we are 1/4 of the way there, 1/4 of the way through the day, so we are going a little bit slower, but 24,000 coal is a lot to be fair. I think we might still break down into the blue stuff. I'm pretty confident we can go through this quickly enough today that we can get most of our coal out of this layer. Just got a ruby shotgun. That's probably got to be good. This layer is still so strong. Like, even with this gun, it takes a second to bust through most of these blocks. Just about halfway through the coal quota, and we're definitely not quite halfway through the day yet, so we're in good shape. Got a ruby pistol as well, so we're starting to unlock the ruby things, although they're going to be really expensive. But we'll see what we can afford, because we're going to mine a lot of rubies today as well. Halfway through the day, we're about halfway through the coal quota. I'm not really sure where my little searchers go at this point. I feel like suddenly they might be picking up stuff other than coal for a while too, I suppose. I want to see what it's like to try and mine through one of the coal in the reds. It's pretty bad, not as bad as I thought, but there's probably a lot of coal for no single nodes. So when my idiots ever catch up, we'll be in good shape. Kinda hope they start picking up the pace a little bit because I feel like we're falling behind. I'm not really sure what they're prioritizing or where they're at. It's annoying when I can't see them. Plus, we do have that other miner or two out there, so I don't know if they're mining up a bunch of stuff that's distracting them. It's very hard to say. I'm actually going to start mining back towards the surface at this point in case I need to deliver some coal. Not that I can carry very much at a time. I really need to rely on my stupid collectors. Although they did just make a huge jump up, so they're clearly delivering some coal once again. I saw some resources dropping on the right. Okay, so they haven't even made it as far down as this yet. Where are they? I don't understand what they're doing. The miner's here. Okay, I'm just going to come back up to this layer. We made our way back up. The stuff is floating upwards. I'm not really sure what's up with that. Not really going to ask questions. Just going to mine a bunch of coal in this layer. Hopefully my collectors are able to get a whole bunch of it. Yeah, we're down to the final like 30 seconds. I don't know what my collectors have been doing or what they've been collecting, but I feel like it hasn't been a lot of coal. Okay, we just hit our coal quota. Suddenly we jumped up like way over it. I'm not really sure. And I'm also not really sure where my ore floats upwards at this point. I'm not really sure we made a lot of money today. Like, I don't really know what my idiots were doing for most of the day. But I guess we'll find out. Okay, we found a lot of that, which maybe isn't great. We still made $75,000, but it was very top heavy. We're mining way too much of the upper stuff. Oh, we win. Organization chart. Higher ranking employees must be promoted from lower ranks. Yeah, we made it 15 days. Continue. I'm actually going to sell the other miner. How do I get rid of him? Okay, we sold the other miner because I think he's just interfering. I think what I want is a fast collector. He's going to have 4 times the capacity, but he's also going to move considerably faster again. I want one of them, and then I want another 3 super collectors. That's going to help me a little bit, so we need 38,000 coal. So we're definitely got to focus on coal right away. Lots and lots of coal. Okay, we're going to start up here where they're nice and close, and I know they'll just do their job. You know what I should do, actually? Just go... Oh, I do still have 1 single miner. That's okay. He's coming with us. We're going to go in a straight line down mostly. That way we're going to have a big pile of ore in the ground and we can see what everyone's doing at any one time. And keep him focused. All of them need to be focused. Not side to side, straight down. Yeah, this is working out better. We're going to make a giant pile of ore. And then we'll know... Because the angels will fly straight down on top of this all. We got even more collectors and a super collector too at that, so this will be okay. I guess the further down we go though too, the angels do, like it's a lot further for them to travel, so I can understand why it can take an extra minute, I suppose. It seems like it's one of those games though where like if you're not progressively like getting further ahead, you're definitely going to start falling behind and that's going to close up on you quick. Well, since I brought them down to just above me, I can sort of wander around here. There's a ruby rifle. That would actually be so good. Don't know if we're going to afford that anytime soon. Don't really like where we're at with the coal quota. We are about halfway through the day, and we are not at halfway through the amount of coal we need. At this point, we might have just needed a stronger gun just to be able to bust through enough coal. Or we might have to go back up and just mine strictly coal up top. Well, I'm going to go back up to the gray layer, the tier 2 layer, because I can just go through this stuff super quick, and there's lots and lots of coal in this layer. Even in my current efforts, we were getting ahead. Now we're maybe a little bit behind. I'm not sure if we're going to make it through this day. It's going to be close. Okay, need these idiots to get all the coal they can get their greedy little hands on. Okay, we're at 33 of 38,000. We've only got a few seconds left. Unless they're about to drop off an enormous amount, I think we're cooked. So if I didn't have a few what we call mistake days, I think I could have made it at least a little bit further. But we still did pretty good, and that is super fun and satisfying. $115,000 in a single day. And that's considered failure. We have the option to continue, but by continue they mean you explode.